Hello everybody. So today we are going to talk about the difference between technical and fundamental analysis and forex trading. Yes, there is a difference between both. Yeah, most of us know that. And there is a difference in the term fundamental analysis. And fundamental analysis in forex means something. In stocks, for example, it means something else. We're going to talk about that. So I'm going to give a case study, what I was doing today, so as to give an example of what is technical analysis. Today I was looking at the EURUSD, and I start with the daily chart, and I look at it, and I see I missed this move, okay? So I said, okay, how can I get back to this move? And I said, maybe around this level here. And if we are going to take into consideration the slip or the liquidation or the whatever you want to call it, is it smart money concepts? Okay, so it might be just below the R1 at around 1.1252. And so this is the level that I thought it would be appropriate to get back into the up move. But now what is scary here is that this did not hit this high, so it wasn't able to break this high with this retracement and then the continuous moving until now it didn't. So I don't know, I'm hoping for something like that. I am not that much of analysis. What I'm trying to talk about in my videos are the things that I go through and the challenges that I go through and the things that I didn't know. I mean, the topic that I have been going on for some time now, which are the 10 things that I wish I knew back in 2003. So, and one of them is understanding the difference between technical and fundamental analysis. If I knew about them, I might have included fundamental analysis in my trading. Actually, in an early stage, I don't know when it was, maybe it was 2004, maybe at the beginnings, I used to trade the news. So trading the news is something and fundamental analysis is something else. Okay, two different things. So I traded the news. I thought at the time that was fundamental analysis. Okay. Technical analysis is just that, looking at support, resistance, tools on the chart, things that the chart say. This is a gap here. Why I'm not saying that it might retrace to this gap? Maybe not now. I don't think it, because of this line here that it crossed up. I don't think that this is the time where it will get back to this gap. That's my own assumption. So I go then to the H4 and I see a volume here. I see another gap here. So the volume is at 35, but the P and the line is at 61. So I'm thinking that again, the 52 here, if it slipped from this line and this P, I don't want to take the action from this point. Although if it is going to go down, it's going to go down from this part. So this line is going to be there. And if it slipped, the P is going to hold it. And there are Fibonacci lines that are going to hold it as well. If it didn't, well, if it just slipped to take some liquidity from here, then I'll be there. If it didn't and it went down, then I'll show you where my stop loss is. Now going to the 1 hour, I find volume at 77. Then there is a gap here at 69. Okay. And there is the P here at 60, okay, and there is the 52 here, okay. Let me check my pending. Where did I put it? Yes, at 1252 here. Okay, So, and this is this my Euro USD? Yes, this is my Euro USD at 12 something, 12.52 something. And my stop loss is at 12.22. Let's check my stop loss. Is at 12.22.5. Okay, so if we go back to this platform where I'm now using for my analysis, so 12.25 is 12.22, sorry, 12.22 is below these. This is why I didn't go up there, because I was afraid of those two candles on the 1 hour. Those two candles, I think it might just think of getting back there, and because of this line as well. So I thought I'll take the 50, put the stop loss here, because if it went down there, then it will go down. Although there is this, I think this is support. Yes, but this support is far away at 11.83. Okay. So that's another. So this is technical analysis. That's basically technical analysis. Now, fundamental analysis is, yes, we look at the news, but we incorporate what we see on the chart with what the news is telling us. And this is fundamental analysis. So it's part of the analysis. And I think I said at the beginning of the video that fundamental analysis is different than trading the news. Okay, so I use, and most actually do use, the Forex Factory calendar. Okay, so 21 we had at 10 a.m. my time the GBP hot news CPI. Okay, so there is no hot news. Normally the red ones are the most important ones. Some people look at these orange ones, the yellow ones no one looks at. I mean, their effect on the chart, their effect on the prices, their effect on buying and selling. The news, when they come out, okay, are they as expected or not? And what do they mean as well on the long run? So the CPI is forecasted to be at 3.3, but I'm looking, where is the actual? Why the actual is not there? Let me refresh to see. Yes, let me check. 21, 21st. Yeah, here they are. Okay, so the forecast, this is the forecast, is 3.6. This is the CPI, yes. This is consumer price index year on year, okay? So 3.3. Consumer price index, meaning there is a basket of goods and services, and the general consumer prices for those, okay? So it is at 3.3%. I don't want to get into a class of economics. I mean, if you want to search more on this term, the internet is full of explanations. What we're talking about here is, and concentrating on this should be a short video, the difference between technical and fundamental analysis, and is there a benefit of including them? For me personally, until now, I did not include that in my analysis. I'm still struggling to find a trading strategy that I'm relaxed with. But again, these are the things that I go through, and I'm sharing them with you. So the previous was 2.6. Now the price is the forecasted at 3.3. Now this is very important, very crucial, and scary. 3.5, that means prices went up not only from the 2.6 but also from the higher forecasted number. That means inflation in the UK is hitting, which means that the interest rates might go up again, for example. And if the interest rates go up again, what will happen to the GBP USD or the GBP in general with any other currency? Normally it would go down. That's the effect. When interest rates go up, the currency goes down in value. Okay, so this is, I mean, if we take that into consideration and then we go back, let's use TradingView, and then we go back to the GBP USD and we look at the daily, for example. Okay, now let's look at this. Okay, so the price went up all that way and then zoom, it went down. Okay, what does that mean, and when did that happen? Okay, there was an up here. Okay, so this is where the day, no, this is not where the day started. Yes, this is where the day started at 1 a.m. It went down until 5 a.m. on TradingView, I mean. So let's see, when did that happen? When did this happen? This happened at 7 a.m. Yes, 7 a.m. on TradingView. That is exactly 10 a.m. my time. Okay, so this is what happened. The GBP USD went down, and if we are going to look at it, let's see another GBP pair. I need to refresh it because I am on a free plan on TradingView, and I tried its subscription. Unfortunately, I had my life turned upside down and I couldn't use the subscription, so I stopped the subscription. Okay, so let's see, where is the news? We're at the 1 hour, and let's look at the 7 a.m. After, it took some time. It took some time to react, but maybe because of the time difference. Maybe. Okay, and I say maybe. But it reacted. But it reacted to the news. Okay. But it's still going up. I mean, if we draw a line here, it's still going up. How did the market, I mean, we need to later on for fundamental analysis, if we are going to be serious about it, we need to read articles and how critics and the people who do the analysis of those news, how they see it and how they see it affects the market. So looking at the 1 hour here, it didn't do, yes, it went down, but it went up very fast on the Canadian. But on the dollar, on the USD, well, yes, it went up, but not significantly. Okay, so this is the difference between fundamental analysis. It's very interesting. Fundamental analysis is really very interesting, and it can give meaning and another meaning to the chart and make it alive. I wish and I hope that at some point I will be able to include fundamental analysis in my strategy, and I hope this was helpful for you as well and useful. This is one of the 10 lessons that I wish I had back in the day, and maybe it would have made a difference. Okay, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. By the way, as usual, this video is going to be embedded in an article, I think with the same title it's going to be, and the title of this video, I still didn't make it. I will, once I publish it, it will be technical versus fundamental analysis in Forex trading. Okay, as we speak, the GBP is going down. Okay, so it went sideways and it's going down. I want to catch it at this point. Okay, so yeah, and my stop loss is just again on those two candles, below those two candles. Okay, thank you very much, and see you in the next video. And again, this video is going to be embedded in a blog post with the same title: technical analysis, technical versus fundamental analysis in forex trading. See you next time. Bye bye.